why learn physics with me? Actually, I used to taught physics with practical approach with the help of simulations and fun interactive learning games just like this one. If I'm going to show you how to understand the resultant force. The topic is resultant force. So if a blue one is applying 50 Newton force on the left side and red one is applying 100 Newton force on the right side, so the net amount of force that is going to work is how many? It's going to be 50 newtons on the right side. So to balance this, we can also add 50 Newton force on that side. So as you can see that there is no any movement because there is no any resultant force, because 100 Newton force applying to the right side and 100 Newton force applying to the left side. So both of the forces are cancelled out and the resultant force is zero. That's why the object is not moving, the speed velocity is zero. But if you change something like this one, obviously on the left side 100 Newton force is applying and the right side 50 Newton force is applying. So the resultant force, which force is going to work, which force is going to act and move the object, is 50 newtons on the left side, as you can see. Okay, we can learn so many things like motion, friction, or acceleration. To learn resultant force, let's take an example. If these four forces are applying on this red car, let's name the forces. The first one is weight, which is 15,000 newtons. Let's name it A. And second force is, and okay, by the way, weight is applying towards downwards the earth. Okay, next force is reaction force, which is against the gravitational force. It's also 15,000 newton. Let's name it B. The third force, which is a driving force, the engine of the car is applying, which is 7,000 newtons. Let's name it C. And the last one, the last force is air resistance and frictional force, which is 7,000 newton as well. And the name of is let's D. So if you can see that the forces that are applying downwards, upwards are equal. Both of them are 15,000. So the resultant force is zero. And if we let's see about right hand side and left hand side forces are also equal, as you can see in C and D. So the resultant force should be 0 newtons. For instance, let's take another example. In this scenario, there are four forces as well. First one is weight. Let's name it A, B, C, and D. As you can see, A force, which is 15,000 newton, is a weight or gravitational force, and the second reaction force is B. Both of these are 15,000 newtons. The upward force and the downward force are equal, so that's why the resultant force in this scenario is 0. And driving force, which is 7,000 here, and air resistance and frictional force is 10,000, D force. So you can see that in C the force is 7,000 newtons, and in this side the D force is frictional force and the air resistance force, it's 10,000 newtons. So if we subtract 10,000 with 7,000, we will get 3,000 as well. So that's the resultant force. That's the resultant force. Okay.